Hello, I'm Richard Lace. I'm the head of project at BBC Media Action, and I look after the English in Action project, which is known outside as BBC Janala. It's been running for 4 or 5 years now, and we're funded by the UK government and work alongside other partners to try and develop communicative English language skills for millions of people in Bangladesh. And what we do at BBC Media Action is use media interventions to do two things. The first is to try and teach people some English, and the second is to try and make English a bit less scary, to try and make the barriers to English language learning less for people, particularly poorer people in Bangladesh. We run 6 or 7 different platforms, so we run on television, we run on web and WAP, we run through our mobile phone service, we also run content in newspapers, books, CDs, and we're just starting some work with community radio and with some face-to-face delivery through a network of English clubs that we're running with NGO partners around the country. For our mobile platform, it's been a bit of a long road, and we've spent a lot of time researching and working with mobile operators, with local technology providers, and of course with our audience to try and work out how best to teach English through the mobile phone. And what we've ended up with is a voice platform which is accessible from any mobile phone in Bangladesh, where people can call and get a series of short English language lessons down the phone, and they can do interactive quizzes and they can practice, and at the end of the course they get a course report, a certificate which acknowledges the fact that they've got through all 24 chapters. We have around 24 million people using BBC Janala products at the moment. That's across all the different platforms, and we know that a good majority of them are actually learning English from our products. They're using the English that they've learnt, but they're also feeling better and more confident and less scared of English and using English in their daily life. And the ultimate aim, of course, is to improve the economy of Bangladesh by English language attracting more foreign direct investment, allowing people to interact better and grow the economy in terms of Bangladesh's relationship with the rest of the world. We've spent about 1,000 hours user testing our products, and for us the audience and the audience's needs are the most important thing. We're targeting people who have very little English, maybe people who are less well educated generally, and for us it's really important to understand the content that they need and how they interact with our content. So we've spent a lot of time looking at the Bangladeshi context and designing our English language learning content specifically for the Bangladesh market. So we've not pulled in a course from somewhere else and translated it. We're developing from scratch using UK but also Bangladeshi English language teaching experts to make that work and to make that absolutely appropriate for our learners. At the same time, working with that user group has meant that we've had to think very carefully about the user experience, because a lot of the people who are using our content are not particularly tech savvy, they're not text savvy either, and so we've had to spend a lot of time making sure that the way that people can use our services on mobile but also online is as easy and straightforward as possible, so that they've got the ability to access what we do. We're about halfway through the BBC Janala project. There's more to come from us. At the moment we're looking about how the new technologies that are coming up and the drivers of lower cost smartphones but also mobile web into the poor areas of society are really coming up, and we're looking at how we can provide content on those platforms as well. And at the same time we want to make sure that after the BBC Janala project is finished, that the content that we've developed will remain accessible to people, and that industry and NGOs here in Bangladesh will be able to keep that content rolling even after the donor funding for the project has finished. So that's really important for us. So we've learnt a lot in the going of it. We have a team of about 100 people working for BBC Media Action in Bangladesh, and the vast majority of those are locally appointed from Bangladesh. And we've developed quite a lot of expertise, particularly on the mobile and web side, as we've gone about the BBC Janala project, to the extent that we're now asked quite often to go and present or share our experience with other people in the mobile learning world. And I think it's a testament to the motivation and the skills and the ability of that local team that we've got to a point where that's possible, and where BBC Janala is recognised as one of the very few mobile learning platforms that's truly gone to scale in the world for English language. So I'm very proud of them. I'm also very excited about what's to come, and I hope that the coming years will be a fruitful and productive time for the project, but also that we can help the media industry and the English language teaching industry here in Bangladesh to look at new ways of delivering content and new ways of interacting with audiences. We've learned quite a lot as we've gone through the project. One of the things is about how audiences are interacting with technology, what's accessible and possible for them. We learned quite a lot about the level of English that people need, but also how they want that English language content to be delivered in terms of its style, its pace, the amount of repetition, the accent of the teacher, the style of Bangla that we use in introducing the content, and all those things take a lot of time to research and plan into the content that we develop. Then we've also learned a lot about the way that technology can help people in Bangladesh, but also perhaps in other countries, to learn, and that technology is a tool that can be used even in the poorest areas of the country. The rural areas, places where there are very simple handsets, can still be turned into a low-cost learning tool, and the power of that is very exciting, and something that I hope we'll be able to capitalise on further in the future. So thanks for taking the time to listen to me today. If you have any questions or you want to know more, then you can access lots more information on our website at bbcjanala.com. So thank you to everyone at Priyo.com for watching me speak today. I hope you found it interesting. If you want to know more, there's more online at bbcjanala.com.